There's a really good general thought that almost works 100% of the time when someone is kind of in a place of conflict with you, you could say. And that's this one. The thought of saying, you're right. So the way this works is really dramatic, actually. The next time someone's accusing you of something, or the next time this low vibration person is doing something you don't like, you're just going to dissipate it instantly by saying, you're right. Here's a quote. The quote is, if you don't meet resistance with resistance, it dissipates dramatically. It just softens. Try it. Next time somebody says to you, I'm right and you're wrong, say, poof, you're right. You are right. You're right. And mean it. In other words, don't mock them. Don't be sarcastic. You're right. And then watch how all of a sudden their legs almost go right out from under them. They don't have the energy to blast you because you just took the fuel away from the fire. Now that quote, it's those guys again, Abraham. This you're right technique is tremendous, okay? And it comes back down to this, do you want to be right or do you want to feel good? And if you're okay with not being right, why don't you just make them right? And then they get off your back. They feel good, and you can feel good because you're no longer in this high pressure momentum situation. It comes down to how rigid you want to be. Let me show you another quote, because if you're still unwilling to compromise in your need to be right, consider these statements. This is a verse from a very, very, very popular book. So popular that you're going to be shocked when I tell you how popular it really is. But let's just read the verse first. Newborn, we are tender and weak. In death, we are rigid and stiff. Living plants are supple and yielding. Dead branches are dry and brittle. So the hard and unyielding belong to death, and the soft and pliant belong to life. An inflexible army does not triumph. An unbending tree breaks in the wind. Thus the rigid and inflexible will surely fail, while the soft and flowing will prevail. And that comes from the second most translated book in the world after the Bible. And it's a book called the Tao Te Ching, chapter 76. That whole book, the Tao Te Ching, is about being soft in the presence of resistance. And it's so profound, that principle. So please, next time you are being at the mercy of these low vibration people, just soften it up. Soften it up. Bend like a tree that bends in the wind, and watch how you can weather the storm